Okay, I'm at Parkrun in Leicester, Victoria Park, 17th of December 2022. It's a freezing winter Saturday in December. Snow here, not that much, but there's plenty of snow, yeah. So between last week and this week, I didn't wear appropriate clothing, as I recall. Because sometimes you get all excited and forgetful, because I've truly tried to stay focused, and that's what I'm aimed to be, artist, focused, because between last Saturday and today, my BFR training, today, I can see my leg, no issues, nothing. I could jog for miles and miles and miles, Of course, not at the same pace some of the park runners here, right, but I can, because the leg is holding out now. After 2 weeks of training, because this 5 months has been start and stop, right, It's like having custard, if you start and stop, it'll get cold, Then you have to warm it. Then the texture and the moisture and the taste and the goodness, all the vitamins and all the nutrients will be sort of squashed away, really, So the more you warm food, and custard is food, So what's happening now, right? I'm on social media now, where I am gaining traction. I have seen quite a spike, or I wouldn't say spike, but comparing to the last, 9 years of my YouTube channel, I had, a fair amount of subscribers right now, but then content, it's all around the contents, and I had over 10,000 views on shorts on YouTube, this has never happened before, right? It's amazing, the power of the internet. I know these things, if you do it just the way it's meant to be, right, you'll get traction, right, but so I'm gonna have to really get a good laptop now, because you still need the bigger screen, right, so what I'm going to do now is wait until the Christmas holiday and all that, Boxing Day and January, and try to get a decent laptop, right, because my laptop is dated, it's so I rejoined the gym, as I knew back of my head, somehow far in the distance back of my head, right, that I can have to, it's for bigger equipment, really, There's nothing, there is no sort of for or against kind of, joining gym. It's nothing to do with that sort of thing right now. It's more to do with being efficient and try to be, more spontaneous, because it takes hours. 3 hours to do. I cut down on the hours gym radically right now. So there's no way I'm going to put 5 hours in. God, So on Thursday I was at the gym. So I reduced it to about 2.5 hours, but the extra 30 minutes was more for the sauna and the shower, and also, So I focus on few equipments, boxing, treadmill, and some strength training, right, And there's plenty of strength training equipment, but you don't have to do all of them, right, You just do 2 or 3 at best. To begin with, 2 of them, right? But you can do, squats, and that will do everything for you, right? So you really don't have to just depend what you're trying to accomplish, right? So Yeah, so my BFR straps, saga, it's really holding out well right now. Yeah, and I see Okalson Cup in January, they're going to bring one BF Bluetooth version as well. I've suddenly got an email yesterday, I think, yeah. It's about time they do that right now, yeah. But mine is fine now, right? Because I'm really happy with my Saga straps right now, yeah. Saga BFR strap, that is, yeah. It's really done well. I mean, I've increased uh, the intensity, right? Yeah. Not with the lower limbs, the legs, yeah, but the upper limbs, the hands, yeah. Because as you progress, right, yeah, but just by 2 notch, yeah. It used to be 98 mmHg, I think, yeah. MMH, yeah. I really get the abbreviation, meaning, look at the Wikipedia and find out. Well, it's in the manual anyway, and try to remember it right now, yeah. Uh, uh, so, uh, so you link up with the information and then it's back of your mind and you know what to do. So I've increased it by 118 now. So it's 2 notch. Press once, it goes a bit further and then it goes to 118 right now. Yeah. So from 98 to 118. So that's 20 percent increase if you like. 20%, yeah. So then you feel it. So I've changed the way I do my upper limb right now, yeah. I've increased the weight as well a little bit, yeah. Not too much right now, yeah. Because I felt yesterday, saying, oh yeah, yeah. Because I was doing with the band, I was using the band in the last 2 weeks. But yesterday I used some lightweight, yeah. So I used 5 kg on one hand. Sorry. 2.5. No, 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 kg on one hand and 2.5 kg on the other hand, right now. Yeah, and when you increase the intensity, you feel like, whoa, yeah. But then after 2 weeks of progress, right now, yeah, you see, really evident results. Within 6 to 8 weeks, you see. You see results. Because today I felt like, yeah, it's a snowy day, winter, yeah, and uphill, downhill, right, yeah. But my leg was look as though I haven't left the house, as though I'm still in the house. It didn't feel anything, yeah. Was the week before and the week before, it was like, yeah, because I haven't done any training at all. I mean, and this week what happened was I started with the what's his name? I wanted to do sprint on the treadmill, right, yeah. But yeah, I did some sprint right now, yeah. But because I joined the gym on Monday, wasn't it? Yeah, then Monday was too late, to go. So I went to Tuesday. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to go to the gym, but I'm going to do my strength training. But Monday, yeah, I've got a few things to do on Monday during the day. So I'm going to wake up very early, yeah, very early right now, yeah, and do my jogging outdoor. Yeah. So the sprint in the gym, right, yeah, you just need to do it for 15 minutes, really fast, yeah, yeah. If you can do that, right, yeah, say 4 times a week, yeah, continuously for 4 months, 4 to 6 months, right, yeah, you will get there, yeah. While you're doing your strength training, you can do the sprint as well, right now, yeah. So. Because I'm going the way I feel, yeah. Because before I used to force myself to do things. I even used to buy things, yeah, like new cars and these, that. God knows what I used to buy right there. But I never used them because I just used to buy them. Well, if you don't use something like, yeah. So yeah. So that's why I'm going through what I feel that I want to do now, rather than if I program myself, I want to make Bionic Man or Superman or whatever right now. Yeah, that's just like that just make believe right now. That's just fantasy right now. Yeah. So I'm just going to make sure. Today I'm on Facebook Live, right? I'm going to upload this video on Rumble and Rumble, yeah. Yeah, there's a video sharing website, and of course YouTube, right? Yeah. So I need to work out to see, how to get a good laptop now, right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the library laptops, desktop, right in the library. There's books on how to monetize YouTube and all that, and there's lots of things. I don't know why but for some reason I never radiate towards those things. Just like just as a viewer, somebody who views social media. That's all, yeah. But now we live in different times, yeah. Everything is digitized. Everywhere you go is digitized. Not very few people have job interview nowadays. It's all done online right now, because the arrangement is just too cumbersome. It's too time consuming and lots of issues. Yeah. So yeah. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Yeah. So between now and next week, yeah, I'm gonna get because what happened was, yeah, the last since June, July or so, yeah, June, July, August, yeah, I've done a number of courses, and if I get my mind into one direction right now, yeah, then I can't put two directions at the same time right now, yeah, because then I'm focused on one thing right now, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do now, you see, yeah. So look, now I've got to really get the new year is going to be the year for me where I really get cracking and get into some kind of cycling job, like Deliveroo and things like that. Because you can log on, log off, right? Yeah, you can do whatever you like, right? Yeah. Whereas if you fixed job position, you're fixed tied to the desk, literally, or work from home on your laptop, yeah. But then again, it's the same thing, yeah. You got to do the hours, right? Yeah, and it's just like the issues is just there. So I hope to go in those directions, and hence to work on the hamstring, right, in the leg, because if it is with cycling, believe me, your leg need to get working, yeah. So yeah, I bought some memory card from SanDisk, on Amazon, and I put it in my new phone, the Oppo A74. So I'm not scared of videos now. Scared was well, my phone has enough memory, right? But I really, the memory they goes very quickly. All these apps, yeah. So if you take large files like videos, yeah, several dozen videos, it will take a lot of videos, yeah. So, but my phone takes up to 1 terabyte, you see, yeah. But 1 terabyte, I bought 256, yeah, a gigabyte right now, yeah. But then 1 terabyte, yeah, it costs £107 plus that's on Amazon, yeah. So you see, you gotta weigh these things, yeah. Do you need 1 terabyte? Could not save it on cloud, yeah, and things like that, right? Yeah. So yeah, but I really need that is because it's to really us to be inhibited to make video because I had bad memory of having low memory phone and and other issues I had with financial restructuring, and I couldn't get one of them good phones, right? I couldn't, so I'm just trying to make sure that this time right now, yeah, and that I know what I'm up to right now. So I put myself first, yeah, my physique, my health, yeah, and all the other things digital, they connect, where I want to go, where I want to be, right, yeah. So anyway, that's my. I've got this from an exhibition, a bike register, yeah, from the local law enforcement folks, the police. Yeah, they're very happy to sort of oblige. Ask for a second one as a reserve, a cover, a cover, a police, cover, yeah, undercover right now. Yeah. But I didn't ask him. I thought I want to be sort of more grateful they gave me one right now. Yeah, and I've got a bicycle, you see, so I'm always wary of these issues too with bicycle, flying off, yeah, like E.T., extraterrestrial, that movie, flying off, yeah, so not to mince my words right now. Anyway, until the next video.